All right, we are about ready to start. Today's date, January 16th, 2026. We are out in Tassa, St. Margaret's Bay Center, playing our second game against Bayview. Have no recollection of the first game. But this will be an interesting game for a number of reasons. The main one, star forward Joel Verge, not in the lineup tonight. He hurt his elbow. He had a previous elbow injury that he sustained over the Christmas break, and he hurt it again last night. I was expecting him to play today. Adam thought he'd be in the lineup, but I saw him in the hallway before the game, and he is not ready to roll. And Jacob Cole out again tonight. He has a medical issue, so he will not be in the lineup. Cameron Coker will not get the start tonight, but he is dressed and ready to back up Logan Evans. He sustained a calf injury last night in the third period, but I did not expect it to be a very serious injury. I saw him walking out of the barn last night, carrying his own bag. A little wobble to his step, but otherwise he seemed to be okay. I think he's glad that he's not starting tonight. The good news is we have two great goalies. So, Bayview, I have the lineup here. Again, I have organized it or printed it off in order of points production throughout the season, not jersey number. So I will go through this, and I won't tell you how many points every kid has. We'll touch on that maybe at the tail end, but it goes in terms of points production. So we'll start from the top. Number 12 at forward, Spencer Power. Number 22, Hayden Lotherington. I butchered that. It's a long name. Number 17, Parker Mansfield. Number 19, Aiden Broderick. Number 9 is Ethan Doucette. Coming in as our first defenseman on the list, number 10 is Nate Roberts. Nate Roberts has 9 points on the season. 18 is Alex Picard. Number 4, Max Wadden. Number 16 is Avery Liver. You may know his older brother, Evan Liver, who's a star player in some older league. I'm not sure exactly where he's playing. I know he has been drafted to the Q. I don't think he cracked the Q lineup, but he's somewhere. Then we got number 7, Mateo Young. The next defenseman on the list is Quinn Burchell. Then we've got Seamus McKay at number 3. Number 14 is Maddox Lopez. Number 20, Cohen Keeping. Number 21, Mitchell Annis. Number 11, Chase Warrington. Number 11 is Jaden Kampf. And rounding out the lineup on D is Chase Reeves, number 8. So points production, leading scorer on this team, again, Spencer Power. 11 goals, 11 assists in 17 games played. Total of 22 points. He has a lead by a substantial margin. Next up would be number 22, Hayden Lotherington. That's the last time I'm going to say that tonight. 3 goals, 11 assists, 14 points. So, and then it goes 11, 11, 9, 8, 7, 7. So much less depth than we saw last night with Woodlawn. This is going to be a much more evenly matched game, although, as everyone listening knows, the bulk of our scoring is done by one kid who's not in the lineup tonight. So we need some other kids to step up here tonight. I was talking to Keats before the game. He is up for the task. He is on a 7-game heater. That's his quote, a heater by Keeter. And he is certainly up for the task tonight. He is ready to step into Verge's role and be that spark that we need. You know, we've also got Ryder Scallion. He can bury that puck. He'll be out there. Marco Lancho will be ready to roll. I was chatting with him before the game. Be lovely to see a grade 10 pop one. It's hard to do in this league. But if there's going to be a time, tonight's the night. This team is sitting at around right where we are. They have 22 points on the season. They're at 7 wins, 9 losses. No ties. So we are right around there, too. I think we've got a point or two more than them, but this is a very important game as we head into the playoffs. We would have loved to come in here and win this one. We would still love to do that, but certainly this will be a harder task tonight than we had anticipated 24 hours ago. All right, Zambodi's out. We'll have a quick flood, and we will have puck drop. So I will mute the mic. Be back in a few minutes. All right. So one thing I forgot to mention, I think I did this last night, is the goalies for Bayview. Yeah, we got goalie number 1, Robson. Oh man, Rivage maybe. Don't know how to say that last name. And number 31 is Tanner Clark. Um, oh yeah. That's awesome. All right, we're about ready to roll here. Coaches are approaching the bench. This will be a real test here tonight, folks. You're going to see what this team looks like without number 96. I don't want to say that I'm looking forward to it because I'm not, but I think it'll be interesting to say the least. We will have Mr. Verge up here during intermission. We're going to do a little interview with him, see his thoughts on the game, so stay tuned for that. He's going to come up. We'll ask him some questions and see what he has to say about the season so far. Oh, comes Bayview. Those are some sharp-looking jerseys. You'll have to be patient with me to get these lineups straight here tonight. I don't know if we'll have set lines. We're going to roll it. Sometimes we'll put Stoddard up front. Power play will obviously be a little different tonight. Of course, Logan Evans, starting goalie for Millie tonight, and they've got their kid, number 1, again, with that difficult last name. Rievaj. Pronounce it how you will. Robson, first name Robson. We'll just go with that. All right, looks like we have got Marco with Keats and Scally. See how that goes. Surprised at that. But maybe they'll find some early chemistry. I know, chatting with Marco before the game, he did not think that would be the way they went due to a lack of chemistry early in the season. So, at least I think that's what he was saying. Marco at center. Stoddard and McIsaac on the blue line. Bayview wins the draw. Number 3 with Bayview goes to the blue line. He loses an edge. It's in his, there we go. That puck hit the net. Otherwise would have been icing. Around the boards it goes, picked up on the wall. It was a hot pass, a chip. Good stick there by Stoddard. Stoddard chips that back in. Keats is there. Anderson. Keep an eye on Keats tonight. He has assured me he is ready to fill the role left void by Verge tonight. Danny Mack in a battle. He won it. He sends it in. Walsh is flying in. Harvey was able to knock that puck loose, but he went down hard on the ice. That gets sent in by Smith. Harvey stops it on the wall. Battle on the wall. Smith in to help. It pops out. Pops out on a Bayview stick. They're away with numbers. Big juicy rebound there. They're not able to capitalize on that. This is Smith. Sends it up for Harvey. Harvey's on the wall. Comes out to Walsh. Walsh tried to flick that up into the neutral zone. Wasn't able to get it to quiet ice. So that gets stopped by Logan behind the net. That gets rimmed up on the wall. Walsh hit that kid. This is Harvey on the forecheck. That comes up and into the neutral ice. There's Graves. Graves had a big night last night. He's probably hoping for... Oh my goodness. Sorry, folks. Oh, all right. We got out of that with that one, barely. That puck took a little bobble. Logan didn't know where it was, and it almost got kicked into the net for an own goal. But no harm done. All right, that's Jonah Richardson at center here. We got Sloan with him. He's got McCauley with him. That's a good save there by Evans, his first real true test of the game. 2 shots on goal early for Bayview. We're still looking for our first. That's their third shot. That comes around. Stodds rims that around. He's not able to clear it, though. Sloan was on that. Stodds is on this, too. He has an extra step on that guy, but that guy's able. Well, the ref helped us out there, and that gets iced. Back it comes. Yeah, like I was saying, Easton Graves had a big night last night. Played with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. I knew that was going to happen from the very first moment he stepped on the ice last night. And, you need kids like that in games like that to help you set the tone. They certainly... Whoa! Logan Evans, like a cat with a glove save. My goodness, that was good. Such a fan of this kid. Gets whacked. All Bayview here. Another terrific save by Logan. Tense moments here early in the game. Shots on goal, 5-0. It's been all Bayview. No line really able to find a spring in their step quite yet. Marco is going to try and pull this back. Not able to. Bayview wins it. That hit a Bayview player. He's down. He's okay, though. This pass, here's Keeter. Keeter, nice drop pass. Marco rips it. Oh, good shot by Marco. Wasn't able to find a hole, though. He hit that goalie. Here's Graves. Nice whack by Graves. Here we go. Scally. Oh. Scally thought that was going to be turned over. Graves took the body, but left some open ice. It's a 2-on-2. That kid missed the net. Scally chips that forward. It hit something. He takes a big hit here in front of me. Number 22 comes away with it. That hit some metal. Bayview came to win tonight. Number 22, you got to look out for him. He's number 2 in points on their team. Number 12 is number 1, and he's out there. Scally sends that into neutral ice. That gets dumped right back in. Here's Graves. Graves is alone. He's got it. Uh-oh, he loses it. Bayview making it look easy here so far. That comes to neutral ice. Walsh wasn't able to pick that up. He lifted the stick. Nice play there by Walshy. Walshy sends it back to the defenseman. Harvey clears that to neutral ice. They get onside. Number 1, look at this. Logan Evans having quite a start to this game. That was his 7th shot. Not letting anything by him tonight. At least not early in the game. We've got 9:35 left to play in the first period. All Bayview. It really hasn't even left our end. That sails well high. That's going to come out. Let's see if Sloan can get there. That's icing. We'll have a face-off all the way back. Line number 1 back out there. Stodd sends that well wide. Comes out. Stoddard will clap this back in. He does. Keeter, nice chip to himself. Marco, a little late to jump on that. As a result, it goes to Scally. Scally sends it out front. It's tipped. It's there. Marco was not expecting that. He didn't know it was behind him. As a result, it's deep in our own end. This is Danny Mack. He fans on the first backhand. He gets the second one off. Marco sends that up to Stodds. Stodds gets tied up. Marco smokes his kid. That gets whacked over to Scally. Scally sends it over to Keeter. Here we go. Keeter gets that knocked off his blade into the corner. Marco takes a look. He's got that strength. Can he rip it? He sends it over to Keats. It's out of reach for Keats, though. Keats gets it. Can he send it out front? It's there. Couple good chances there. None of them registered as a shot on goal, though. This is Graves back. No icing. He pulls this up. He's got time. We got fresh legs coming. Scally sends that in. Nice play by him. Jonah Richardson's flying in. This is Sturge. They're way offside, and we get a whistle. Bayview wins the draw. Sturge on the forecheck. Sloan sends that to the far corner. Jaden Sear, he whacks at it. Shot on goal there for Searcy. Easy save, though. 7:44 left to play in the first period. Still no score. Shots on goal 7-2 in favor of Bayview. Searcy not able to hit the target there. Dumps it deep. Sturge has it in the corner. He kicks it to himself. Sends it out to Sear. Soft shot from Sear. Easy save. But good effort there by our first-year defenseman. Smith, Harvey, Walsh back out. Bayview wins the draw. Walsh comes in hard. Smith picks this up. Smith has it. He sends that to the corner. That's a turnover. And away comes Bayview with numbers. Stotts poke checks that all the way to the corner. Puts on the brakes. He sends that back around to the corner for Walsh. Walsh lifts the stick. Walsh has it in his feet. Here goes. There goes Harvey. Harvey gets a piece of that. Here goes Stoddard taking ice. He goes around his kid. He's there. That's out for Walshy. Walshy tries to get a piece of it. Not able to get a shot off. There's Walsh. There's Smith. Smith battling. Oh, have a seat, number 19. Have a seat. Harvey sends that over. There we go. Nice shot there. Who's that? Number 14, Walsh. Harvey's got that back for a second. Loses possession almost immediately. This is Graves. Graves. Good play there by Graves. One nothing Bayview. Sharp angle shot somehow found a way in. I think it deflected off something. Kind of a bit of a fluky goal. Goalie didn't have a hope in heck on that one. That was on the players in front of him. My kid included. Marco, he's back out there. Bayview wins the draw. Marco's chasing it. And they ice it right away. Marco came in late there, cranked a kid. And as a result, he's going to do 2 in the box. That's frustrating. We cannot afford to be doing this. I think it goes without saying, if we're going to have a hope in heck of winning this game, we cannot be sitting in the penalty box. So I'm not sure what led to that penalty. The whistle had blown, the puck was dead, and I didn't see what happened to get Marco lose his temper like that. I imagine they poked at our goalie. Regardless, we've got a penalty to kill here. We're off to a decent start. Good power play set up here early for Bayview. Scally. Sloan and McCauley out to kill the penalty. Ooh, Stoddard. Almost took someone's head off over there. Ripped that right into the bench. So we're going to do it again here. Bayview able to keep it in. Sloan able to clear it. McCauley. Oh, McCauley almost stole that. That would have been nice. This power play went from looking really, really strong to completely sloppy here. Not that I'm complaining. Nice poke check there by Stoddard. Can he clear? No. Almost. As a result, they keep it in. 10 seconds left in the Landfill minor. That goes up and out of play. We'll have a face-off. Fresh legs coming on for both teams. Big draw here for Smith. This goes right up to Harvey. Marco's out. Harvey's going to go wide. He's going to dump that in. That kid got sandwiched. Smith doesn't know where it is. This is Graves. Graves rims that around for McKinnon. McKinnon tips it. That's Smith. Graves. Oh, Graves. I'm going to keep the camera right there for a sec, folks. No. This is Sear. Got that off in time, sends it to his partner. He goes flying as a result of that late shot, though. He's up. He's fine. He's going to go off, though. This comes in. This is Marco. Marco puts that hip into that kid. It's like hitting a brick wall. Walshy. Marco. Here goes Lanchel. You know, he likes to send it over to Richardson. Richardson dumps that in deep. Walsh comes, gets back on side. That comes out. That gets tipped. They're going to call that icing? They are. He wasn't close enough to that red line. The boys last night wouldn't have called that icing, but these guys seem to know the rules a little bit better than those guys. All right, top line back out. Complete. Shots on goal now 10-on-4. Certainly the pace for Bayview has slowed in the latter half of the first period. That's good news. Let's hope that their legs are already feeling heavy. They were all over us in the first 5 minutes. Number 11 at center. I told you that might happen, and it did. I would prefer to see him play on the blue line because he's certainly one of two of our top D. Here he goes. Oh, man, that was a good play by Stoddard. He looked very much like a forward there, didn't he? We got to get Scally back on. He sends that to the blue line. That's Danny Mack. He sends that over to Groom. Groom sends that behind the net. He takes a bump. Stoddard's going to pick this up. He sends that over to the wall for Groom. Groom. Look at this. This looks good. Here we go. Keeter. He's going to go. Oh, man. Can he get it? Oh, he tried to slide it through that 5-hole. Great play by Anderson Keats. He lifts his head up. Disappointed with that. But he should be nothing but happy with that effort. He almost tied this game. 1:20 left to play in the first period. Richardson sends it to the wall. It rims all the way around. Graves is able to hold the line for a sec. And they're offside. We will have another face-off. Right in front of the Bayview bench. 107. That gets sent to the corner. Jonah touched that. Walsh whacked at it, wasn't able to steal it, but applied good pressure, forced them into making a play. Marco went flying there. Away comes Bayview with speed. Number 12. One play too many. Marco picks it up. Marco's got one guy to beat. He's got Richardson flying in. Didn't make that pass in time, though. And that kid just sends that puck up high and out of play. So we will have one more face-off. 19.8 seconds exactly left to play in the first period. Danny Mack to the corner. That goes behind the net. Scally's there. Can we get a shot off? No. 2, 1. That's it. All right. 1-0's your score. Certainly a fairly lopsided first period in favor of Bayview. But most of that lopsidedness came in the first half of the first period. Second half, much more even. So hopefully things have settled down there. The reality of not having Virgie in the lineup has hit them. And I am going to zoom out. There's a guy I'm going to... There's a Bayview superfan over there wearing that costume. He's more devoted than I am. Yeah, that's right. Johnny Sears says the fans need to up the game. Certainly in that Sackville High game, we want to see all kinds of school spirit. We haven't actually seen our mascot out at all this year. Someone knows where that costume is, let me know. I'll get someone in it. All right, Smith at center. Harvey deflects that off a shin pad and in. This is Graves. Graves hits that kid hard. This is Smith. Smith, he sends that over to Sloan. Sloan sends off-target pass to Harvey. And it gets dumped right back in. This is going to be Sears. He picked this up on the wall. He sends that up. Big bump there. No harm done. Graves again, back. Big battle there with Graves. Smith comes in to help. It's in the feet. Graves sends it to his side. He can get a blade on it. He does. He's got it. He's going to pin it. It pops out. Just doesn't pop out far enough. Not great. We got Marco, Walsh, and Jonah Richardson. Ooh, that was dangerous. Walsh sends this to neutral ice, but it gets turned over. Marco with the late hit. Not late in terms of penalty, just a little behind the play. That kid missed his hit. This is Walsh. He fanned on that pass big time. That pass was off target by Stoddard, I think, but he ended up finding a hole and getting it to Marco, but away comes Bayview. Backhand saucer. Marco sat a kid, but Bayview was able to get a dangerous shot off. That's going to hit the mesh. Certainly, Millwood playing a more physical game so far early than Bayview, which is quite a bit different than last night. Fourth line out. This is the Badger on that. Lucky that kid missed that pass. There was some open net there. This is, again, Alex Kroom. And, ooh, that trickled right through the crease. The net's off, though. I'm hearing the guys next to me saying that right post comes off very, very easily in this rink, which doesn't bode well for Logan Evans because he is a goalie who does like to sprawl, and as a result, his skates hit that post more often than other goalies. So we'll see how that works out tonight. Both of our goalies actually use the posts very aggressively, and these nets knocks them off fairly easily. This is Keeter. Keeter with a nice backhand pass to Scally. Scally's in. He sends it over. Oh, what a nice play by Jackson Stoddard. Looking very comfortable at forward. It comes at a cost, though. You put him up forward, you don't have him on the blue line. And, oh, he sat a kid huge there. Oh, away comes Graves. One-on-one poke check by Graves, but it goes to number 22. Gets poke checked again. Stoddard comes back and helps. He goes off the glass. It comes out. No icing. Scally turns on the heat. This is Keeter. He takes a look. He's going to go behind the net. This is going to be Scally. Scally jumps out of the way. Number 9 is going to come in and swoop this, but he sends it over. Scally got a stick on it. Scally, he's going to go blind in front of the net, I think. No, he took a look. And that gets dumped. That's high stick. Yep. That was the right play, though, by Graves. Let's get a whistle. Now, where's the faceoff going to be? It's going to be outside. It's close. The grade 10 line is out. Bayview wins the draw. This is all grade 10 and one grade 9, so not ideal. Searcy, he lost possession of that. Someone came crashing in. Harvey's trying to get that. They're digging. It's a battle in the corner. Goes to number 10, though. Number 10 sends it over. Oh, that was a nice play by number 3. Sloan. It's a foot race. Harvey's down. He's hurt. He's really hurt, but he's up on his knees. He's on his feet. I'm going to have to go check on him, folks, so I'm going to pass this over. Searcy.
Ben's gone to check on Adam. I don't know if you can hear me, but I was given strict directions to take this over. Apologize if I suck. Richardson picks that up in the corner. Puts it on net. Walsh is in there too. Richardson, another chance. Oh, just misses wide. Richardson's going to keep his own puck in somehow. He got to it first. There's a nice little pass. Looks like Smith. Nope, that's Langell. Back to the point. Graves fumbles it a little bit, and now Groomer is the last man back. 2-on-1. Nice play, Groomer. And now the Knights come out. Marco driving. He's got Walsh there, but Walsh didn't see the pass. It was too fast and behind his feet. Bayview. These guys move the puck really well. There's one that's just knifed in to avoid the icing. Groom sends it to Graves. Graves tries for the long pass to Stodds. Stodds misses it, but must have got a little bit of it. That looked a little dangerous there. Stoddard going in head first. .9:28 to go in the second period. Shots 15-9 in favor of the Sharks, who are up 1-0. And now the Sharks come out. Graves takes a little swipe at Buddy on the way by, but that one gets steered to the corner. We escaped that one nearly. Keats sends it deep. And now Bayview's out with it. Bayview's just going to dump it in. Graves sends it around to Stodds. Oh, there's a chance there for Bayview. Another one, and they're still digging. No, ref called it off. Whistle had gone. Now we've got a scrum. Graves is back there. It looks like Smith's in the mix. Graves' fishbowl comes apart. Lots of chit chat going on down there. Still all kinds of chit chat going on down there. See what kind of damage comes out of this. Looks like Bayview's door's open. But I don't see the Millwood door opening, so looks like they finally got it right. So right now it looks like Millwood could be on the power play, but it still looks like there's some confusion. 12 white roughing, looks like. Oh, it looks like, here we go. They're going to even it up. Graves is going to the box. 2 minutes for getting punched in the face, I guess. Yeah. Refs were brutal last night, and it looks like they brought the same refs out here, maybe. There's a chance now. Oh, hesitated a little bit too much there. Gave him a chance to get the stick in. So it looks like 19 is the only penalty that wasn't offsetting. Bayview being smart here, killing the play, killing some time. Stodds gives it to Keats. Keats loses it at the blue line. Richardson throws a little body there. Now Stodds is going to tip it back. Keats with it again. Keats looks to send it out the boards. Right to Bayview. They're going to send it back in. We got 1:15 to go in the power play. Oh my God. There was a chance. So now Logan without a stick. He's got to go grab that. Ryder puts one off the side of the net. And I guess we're going to go to the net now and start causing some problems. So Ben not back yet. Hopefully everything's okay with Adam. He went down awkwardly there and looked like it could have been a little bit of a slew foot. Stoddard with a shot. That's steered to the corner. Oh, Stodds keeps it alive. tries to get the shot off, and now that's back. Keats looks over to the wing. Again, a little too much hesitation on that wing. Got to get that shot off right away if you can. Looks like Richardson. I see McKinnon's got the fishbowl now too. He's not on the ice right now, but seems like every game another kid has a new fishbowl. Good job to keep that in, but then Bayview gets it out. Sorry, my camera skills are not good here. "19 seconds to go here, and Ben's back."
All right, thank you, John Sear, for that. Harvey out for the game, and maybe some. He's got an ankle injury, does not appear to be broken, but it is not doing well. Gears off, and he's wobbling around on one foot. Here we go. Ooh, good save there by Evans. That is won by Bayview. They're not able to get a quick shot off, though. This is Graves in the corner. Graves sends that on the wall. Millie hemmed in good. Here we go. Now we've got Stoddard. Oh, sorry, that's Graves. Graves sends that down. Number 8 picks that up. He's going to buy himself some time. And he fans on that. Big opportunity here. Ooh. Good opportunity there by Brandon McCauley. That's high stick by Jack. That gets sent in. Quick shot there. McCauley not able to find Richardson. That gets dumped in deep. We will have some fresh legs come out. And we get a whistle. Face off to the left-hand side of our goalie, his right. Shots on goal now are 19-13. Not too bad. We were down 7-1 early in the game, although that seems to be a bit of a trend for Millwood this season. We start slow. Walsh in the corner. That comes flying out. Number 14 is going to get there first. He's going to send that to the neutral zone. Walsh on the forecheck. Nice pass there. Oh, big mistake, though. What can Richardson do? Oh, good shot by Richardson. Little bit farther to the left, and that would have had a good chance of finding the back of the net. 4:40 left to play in the second period. Again, we will be interviewing Joel Verge during second intermission. Stay tuned for that. We'll see how his season's going. He's in there with my boy right now, keeping an eye on him. Graves. That comes outside. Graves takes a look. He cycles around. Nice play by Graves. Ran into Ryder Scallion, though. Richards. Good play by Richards. Scally. He gets reversed. But they are way off sides. 4:20 left to go in the second period. Puck out of play. We'll get a whistle. Millwood still very much in this game. All right, here goes Keeter. He's taking a look. He's got Ryder with him. Puts on the brakes. Sends it into Ryder. Ryder sends it over to Stoddard. Oh, man. These guys seem to have found some chemistry. I like this switch up. Again, it comes at a great expense on the back end in that we lose number 11 on D, but he seems to have fit in very, very well with regards to playing forward. I don't think he's done that much in his life. He's done it a couple times this season, but I don't think he would have done it too often in years past. I don't know him very well. He's obviously older than my kid by a couple years, so we wouldn't have crossed paths, but I do know him as a defenseman from at least Pee Wee AAA on. All right, Sturge filling in for Harvey out there on this line. Sturge battles. It's number 8, comes away with it. Smith picks this up. He's got space. He loses it there at center ice, though. Sturge mistimed that hit by just a step or so. And easy save for Logan. That'll do it for them. Marco and crew come out. Ooh, that hit the post. That found a hole, but Richardson wasn't able to kick it to his stick fast enough. As a result, it was a dangerous shot. Another great save by Logan Evans. Marco coming off. I'm not sure why. Oh, he's just a sixth man out there is all. As a result, Stotts will have to take the draw. Oh, look at this. Here we go. What can Keats do? Good D play there. Away comes Bayview. Good poke check by Graves. Stoddard gets that in the throat. He's hurt. He's got to go to the bench. Oh, he's hurt bad. Hopefully he's just stung. We don't need another kid in the dressing room. Scally trying to find Marco. Keats almost intercepted that. Here goes Skeeter. Oh, he rips it. That was a good-looking shot, too. It didn't have the normal zing that his shots have. That was just a little bit harder. That could have found that far side. Number 12 takes a look. Sends that up. Ryder, drop pass. Richardson didn't make it past the wall. Richardson, he gets it back. He's through. He's going to rip this. No, he sends it over. Big clapper. Net comes off. Referee adjusted on the fly. I think that may have hit some metal. I heard that sort of familiar ding sound. Jack, nice pass to Marco. Marco, he elects not to shoot on that. Now he'll shoot it. Didn't get all of that. That was a weak shot by Lanchel. .35 seconds left to play. 34.9 exactly left to play in the second period. Sorry for the language, folks, if you heard that. We got some trolls beside us. Jack sends that deep into the corner. Richardson flying in. That could put on the brakes. Nice little move there. Oh, a second move to burn Jack and a third to burn Marco. Who's this kid, number 10? All right, Smith comes back at the back check, but they want a hooking call. I think they're probably right. Marco goes flying. And that'll do it for the second period. So I'm just going to mute here for a second. Hopefully Virgie shows up, although who knows what's going on in that locker room. Johnny Sear showing love. All right, folks, we are joined here in the second intermission by number 96, our assistant captain, Joel Verge, leading our team in points and goals. I think at last count, Verge, you're at 22, 23 goals.
So I have a couple questions for you. I know a couple people have asked me. They know me. They know I know you a little bit. We know that you were going to go into the U18 AAA league, play for Dartmouth Subs this year. For whatever reason, you chose not to go down that path and come back here to Millie. We're very thankful that you did, but I want to know, what was your thought process, and more importantly, do you have any regrets now that we're, three-quarters through the season and things like that? So tell me a little bit about how that happened.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to come back, grade 12 here. Thought the boys just have a little bit of fun. Wouldn't say there's much of regret. Maybe long term, could have kept playing high level longer or went somewhere maybe. Um, but I just want to enjoy this last grade 12 here with all the boys, just having fun and just something cool to experience.
So, thinking of this team here, do you have any close friends on the team? Like, I know that you're close with the grade 12s, but are any of these boys friends of yours outside of hockey, and have you been friends with them for a long time?
Yeah, I've known these guys a lot. Growing up with all of them. Shout out Sloan. He used to rent the basement out in my house, so I knew him for a while. And yeah, even the guys that I met this year, we've grown really good relationships so far, and I'm just liking hanging around with all the boys.
Right on. So, obviously, you're noticeably absent here in the lineup tonight. Tell us a little bit about what happened. I know you were on my outdoor rink this winter. You had a fall, you hurt your elbow, a recurring injury. What happened last night? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I kind of just took a slap shot in an awkward spot on the elbow. Don't think it's broken. Just trying to be precautionary with playoffs coming up, and want to play in those big games. So just sitting out for now.
Right on. Last question for you. Overall, you having a lot of fun. Do you enjoy this team? I know, and certainly my boys are grade 10, so I can appreciate this. This is a very, very young team. Probably most people would consider this a rebuild year, which can be frustrating for a kid in your position, where this is your last year, grade 12. This is your last really shot at winning a banner for Millwood. Highly unlikely that we'll win the banner, although I think that we played a little bit above expectations. Have you had a good year? Are you having fun?
Yeah, I've had a great year. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, I know we got the young team here, but as a grade 12 vet, I just want to be that guy that everybody looks up to and everybody they want to be. By the time when they get to grade 12, they can look back and try to do things that I did to improve in others, and probably win a chip next year and next 2 years because they'll be good. Got a lot of grade 10s, so by the time they're in grade 12, they'll be really improved and can be leaders themselves.
Right on, brother. I really appreciate it. Listen, it's been a lot of fun to watch you. I know I take a lot of heat for, overglazing and things like that. Certainly, Thomas is hard on me, and I hear about it all the time. But I can tell you that a lot of the parents have enjoyed watching you play this year. We really appreciate you being a mentor to the young kids, you being cool on and off the ice. So really, wish you best of luck for the rest of the season and whatever you decide to do next year. So thanks for coming up and talking to us, man, and really appreciate it, Virgie.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, bud.
Am I unmuted now? Tell me if I have volume. I don't know how to. Oh. All right, I think Ben's packing his bags. Or packing Adam's bags for him, getting ready. I see Adam's hanging out down by the glass with Verge, though. Great little interview with Verge. I took the opportunity to go out somewhere quiet and listen while they were doing the interview. So I've definitely enjoyed watching him and appreciate all he brought to this team as well. Some great leadership. Oh, I think Scallion's arguing that he might have touched that on the way by. And now Scallion put it in our own net. Wow. Millie won that draw, but Bayview beat us to it somehow. Searsy puts it in Ryder's skates. Bayview turned around and tried to dump it in, but now Graves is going for a skate. Loses the puck in the neutral ice. Stodds with it now, out the middle. Scallion tries to cut back to the middle. And now Stodds picks it up again. Chance here. Oh, he sees Ryder. Let's go. What a play. Stodds to Scallion. No mistake on that one. And we got a 1-1 game all of a sudden here. Corey doing a great job on the time. I don't even need to tell you how much time's left. It's synced up perfectly. 18:37. Marco beats his guy wide, cuts to the middle. Oh, there's a chance. Doesn't get much on it, but now we're back. Richardson with a nice little fake. Opens up some ice. Trying to put it out front. He's tied up. Good play there by Richards to break up that one, because they were looking for a long pass off the boards. Langell loses his edge there. And now Bayview comes out. Oh, Walshy might have been lining that kid up. Somehow the Bayview player still has it. And now Bayview looking to set something up here. Dangerous. Oh, that one goes in his feet. And now Richardson picks it up. He's got Walsh with him. Richardson takes it to the, tries to steer it to the net. Oh, puck was still loose, so Richardson was trying to get in there, and now Walsh is in there causing a little havoc. Bayview chips it to the line, but Groomer keeps that in. Still good, still in. Until now, Bayview gets it out. And that pass was broken up there. Now McCully sends it in deep and takes a bit of a bump there. McCully now with it on the wall. Takes another bump. There's McKinnon. McKinnon on the fork check now. That gets to the line. Walsh tries to keep it in. It looks like it's still, oh, now it's offside, but no, it's good. Groomer's battling on the wall. And now it's offside, but it's good. We can get back in. Oh, Ben's coming back for...
Right on. Thanks again, Johnny.
All right, sorry for that, folks. 10 into an injured kid. He will survive. All right, I missed the goal. I think I heard someone say that was Scally that scored it, so we are in this. And we have actually, I just noticing here, gotten much closer in shots on goal. This is Graves. Graves takes a bump. He's going to draw a penalty for that, though, I think. Yes, he will. All right, we will have a Millwood Knights power play. So Corey says it was the first line that got the goal. I don't know. I think it was Ryder Scallion, so awesome. Langelo at center. So this is definitely a new look. We have only a 2-minute penalty there. You can hear Searcy behind me. He does not like that. Marco gets kicked out. Scally comes in. So we got Graves playing on this power play right now. There's Stoddard. He's on the blue line. He sends it over to Keats. Found a seam, but nobody was able to get a stick on it. That goes behind the net. This is Marco. Marco loses that. And they're able to clear it all the way down. This will be a challenge. This is certainly the first time Power Play 1 has looked anything like this. We have 2 defensemen playing on it, but only one of them playing on the blue line. Here goes Keeter. You know he can rip it from there. He missed a little bit wide. May have been deflected. Goes over to Graves. Graves gets that snapshot off. He does. Oh, that didn't miss by much. But as a result of it coming off the boards, it goes all the way down. We have 1:10 left in the Millwood Knights power play. Long lead pass for Scally. He tips it forward. They may be able to clear this again. Graves not able to hold it. And actually, that was Marco on the second attempt. Here's Keeter. Keeter goes to Stoddard. Stoddard. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. That bounced right off the inside of the crossbar. No one seems to know where it is. And they get a shot on goal. That went from great to average to poor in a hurry. So we have got power play unit number 2 coming out to finish this off. McCauley, Sloan, Walsh, McIsaac, and Groom. All grade 10s. Wait a sec. Marco's out there again. I'm not sure what Marco's doing. Marco asleep here tonight. Second time that's happened. Maybe that's exactly what he was doing. Over there taking advantage of some one-on-one time with the ref, it looks like, arguing that that should have been a 4-minute double. And he'd be right. Sloan on the wall. Sloan on the wall again. No. Not able to clear it. Number 8 rips that. And he gets another attempt. McCauley chips that up. That's a battle of the sticks there. Sloan pokes at that. Number 19, he's racing in. He's a good skater. Groom pins him in the corner. Groom comes away with it. Sends it up for Walsh, I believe. Walsh loses it, though. Evans sends that to the corner. This is Daniel McCusick. He takes a look. He sends that softly up. Not out, though. Not our best showing here. We'll be lucky to get out of this one. That helps. McCauley able to clear it. Can he do more? He sends it in. He gets hit off the puck. He's got to go quickly to the bench. We need fresh legs out there. Smith's out there. Marco's out there. Smith on the wall. Stops it with his skate. Marco comes in to help. They got Richardson with them. Marco, he picks this up. He scoops it up for Richardson. Richardson, nice chip to neutral ice. Can Jack win this foot race? Not quite. Nice play there by number 10. You want to be confident with the puck when you do that, though. 11:47 left to play in the third period. Scores tied at 1. Millie go home with a point here. They would be ecstatic, especially given the fact that they have 3 forwards sitting in the stands here now. And our backup goalie probably not feeling awesome. Sears sends that. That won't be icing. Nice play there. Good effort. I think that's Jonah. Jonah sends it to Marco. Marco can rip this. No, he hits the shin pad. This is Scally. Scally sends it over. This is Graves. Graves with the snapshot. He hits a skate. Graves sends it right back on the wall to Richardson. Richardson to Marco. Marco muscling his way in. Tried to jam it in. That was a good play by Lanchel. Good opportunity for a nice rebound there. Liney got a stick to the face. He seems to be okay, though. He's rubbing his cheek. Doesn't seem to be any blood. Scally. All Millie here. Marco again. Nice button hook by Lanchel. Lanchel, he loses it on the wall, though, and out it comes. And Graves has to come in and send that in. Nice play by Graves. Graves playing very, very well. Really come on this season. That was a hard, dangerous shot, though. This line is tired, exhausted. Nice poke check there by Graves. Big clapper. That kid goes off. Richardson takes a big bump on the wall. Stoddard's able to clear that. These guys got to go off. Richardson's going off. Richards is going off. Stodds is out. Groom is out. Uh-oh. This was a big mistake. Oh, Logan Evans comes up huge for his defenseman. That pass was off, but Keats is going to get there. He touches it. Nice job there. Good hustle by Keats. Oh, those kids have almost connected a few times. I wonder if that goal was one of those. Excellent chemistry on this line. This goes to Groom. Groom's got it. He sends it on target. It's there. Oh my gosh, it's increased. It's there, it's there, it's there, it's there. Stotts has it behind the net. He pins it behind the net. He looks out front. This is McIsaac. And they're able to clear him. We're not out of trouble. Groom has to be quick here. He's got 3 guys. They find him. Oh, good. Good job there by Groom to take that angle. That kid was not able to send a clean pass over. Otherwise, an almost certain goal. We've got 8:24 left to play in the game. 1-1's your score. Here goes Walsh. Doesn't have the foot speed to beat that kid, but he's hard on the puck. He goes down hard. He takes the goalie out. Goalie lands right on top of him. They seem to be okay. Shots on goal 29-21 in favor of the home team. Keats down on one knee. He's exhausted. Ryder Scallion comes back out. We got Marco out there. We got Stoddard out there. We got Graves out there. This player getting kicked out is number 10, I believe, getting kicked out of the game. Not sure what the call will be, but we're going to have a Millwood Knights power play. The bad news is power play unit number 1, a couple of them were out there, and they are sucking air. So it didn't look great a few minutes ago. Let's see if we, it started strong, but it fizzled quickly. Let's see if we can have a better start. Look at him fly. Graves. Man, he can fly, this kid. He sends that over for Stoddard. Oh, nice. Marco keeps it. Graves going to settle this down. He's going to wait for help. He sends it over for Stoddard. Stoddard bobbled that a little bit. Keats has to hustle. Keats is tired. Keats does not win that race. Oh, man. Graves going to go to the box for that one. That was not on purpose whatsoever. Completely accidental penalty, He's disappointed. He's mad. The kid turned. But, I get it from where that ref is. That was looking like a penalty. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 125, assuming no goals scored. And let's see what we can do. Keats is still out there. I'd be taking him off. He doesn't look like he is in his best form. He is sucking air, and as a result, maybe a bit of a defensive liability. Let's see what happens here, but I would be putting someone else out if I were the coach. Clearly, I'm not. Digging is Stoddard. Here goes Keats. See what he's got left. He sends it up for Ryder. Ryder's in. Ryder's going to rip this. He does. Easy save. They play that puck. Lucky to get away with that. That was a bit of a trip. Net is off. Okay, out comes Marco. Out comes Smith. Boarding was the call on Graves, of course. It was, in fact, just a 2-minute penalty. No big deal. Thanks again to Joel Verge for coming up and doing that interview. It's not easy for a kid in grade 12 to do. There's 2 kids down here. I'm going to... Ooh, almost missed a goal. Oh, we have another kid on the ice. This is not good. That's Smith down. He's hurt. He's back on his feet at least. He's going straight to the bench, though. That's going to put us down to 8 forwards. This is Jonah Richardson comes out for him. Smith goes right to the end of the bench. He looks to be in considerable pain. Again, hurt, not injured. Uh-oh. Oh, again, Logan Evans. My God, he's having a good night tonight. I can't think of another time that my kid's been on a team where I don't know who the top goalie is, but I can say that with absolute certainty that you could flip a coin here this season. Both these kids are great goalies. The coaches may have their favorites, but I can tell you where I'm sitting, or standing in this case, I do not have a preference. I think you'd have to go back to Becca LeBlanc and Noah Palk. It's the last season that happened, and that would have been Pee Wee AAA, I guess. All right, that's it. We're 5-on-5 here. Walsh comes out to join the play. We're not out of trouble. It's there. It's in the crease. We get a whistle, early whistle, but the net is off again. This net is a mess. But again, you can see how Logan is down on the ice, sprawled out like a starfish. And sometimes a goalie's skate will kick that off. It's not a bad play, to be honest. I think he has been warned in past games to chill out with it a little bit. I think there's certainly one game where the ref was talking to him. I suspect that's what he was saying, but you can't really blame the goalie for that. These nets come off all too often, and these refs know that. It's about 25% of what they do out there is put that net back on. All right, number 11, he takes a look. He sends it behind the net. Keats comes in, steals that right away. This is Stoddard. He fans on it. Oh, he took a huge hit. He's hurt there. There's no way he's not hurt. He's hurt, but he stays out. He got his head whipped to the thing. Look, I'm going to keep the camera on him because he's okay, tough as nails, but man, his head went hard into that glass. No call on the play. Marco out there complaining about that one again. Marco, a voice of the people down there. 4:57 left to play in the game. Score all tied up at 1. It's been a fairly clean game, even though there have been some kids hurt, my kid being one of them. Another nice save there by Logan. On the wall. Can we clear it? We can. Nice dumping. There's a beautiful dump. Smith's on it. He seems to be okay. That gets sent behind the net to the wall. They're going to go back behind the net. Smith's there. Richardson comes in. He swipes at it. That goes through Smith's legs. Marco hits his shin pad. Smith fans on it. What a great opportunity that was for Smith. Goes all the way down for Graves. Smith overskated that. Sears stops that behind the net. He takes a look. He goes the right way. He button hooks. Nice little one-handed button hook by Searsy. Nice pass there by Smith. He hit Richardson. Richardson's got all kinds of ice. Hits a shin pad. Deflects wide. Marco coming into the corner. Richardson has it again. That gets chipped up. It goes into Marco's feet. Marco uses that body to buy himself some time. A nice toe drag by Marco. Marco's in the corner. He sends it out front. He might get another attempt. Oh, he does too. He's got another attempt with quiet ice. He's going to send that through traffic. It hit a body and went all the way over to the other side of the ice. Marco's got this. He's going to, again, use that body. That's what you can do when you're Marco's size. I don't know what Marco's weighing in at, but he's a big dude. All right, this is Keeter. He's out there. Fresh legs for Keats. He had a nice long rest. He needed that. Scally's with him. That's Stoddard. That comes up and bounces into the neutral zone. Richards comes. He whacks at that. Stoddard has it. He sends it over to Scally. Scally's there. He's got Keats coming in. He's going to have to, he toe drags. He's going to send it out front. Oh, he tries to jam that in. And the goalie is able to stop that puck. As a result, we will have a whistle. A face-off with 2:45 left to play. Bayview has taken a large lead in the shots on goal. Again, I think it's 35-23. It might be 35-29. Hard to tell from here. Regardless, that statistic doesn't mean much. But we have just over 2.5 minutes left. Richards, he turns around. Oh, nice stick there by Nathan Richards. That gets sent. That's out. That was out. They called that onside. Uh-oh. Evans covers up. We'll get a face-up. That was an easy save for Logan. They haven't all been easy tonight, I can tell you that. That glove has been sharp. We've got a 30-second timeout. That'll do it for the timeout. See Mark Keats down there pacing, as he sometimes does. Nervously pacing. Again, I said it a few times earlier in the game. If we can come away with a tie tonight, given the fact that we are beat up, bruised, and battered, we will take it. Hopefully I'm not jinxing us, but I'm not very superstitious. I try not to say that one word when it's appropriate to say it. Obviously, a 1-1 game, it's not appropriate tonight, but I don't say that. It's not that I care about it. It's that there are other people listening at home that don't like when I say it. One person in particular, she knows who she is. Logan wanted to play that. It was a little late. That kid's getting talked to. Things are getting a little chippy here at the end of the game. 2:05 left. Oh. We're not out of trouble. We're hemmed in good. Stodds goes all the way around. That's Skelly on the wall. Not able to clear it, though. Big guns are out there. Number 19, number 12, number 22. 3 leading scorers for Bayview. They're out there. Stay out of trouble, Graves. Stay out of trouble. Now's not the time, homeboy. Yes, sir. Good job. All right, now we got a minute 36 left. That did hit the post. We need a win here at center. Ooh, another save by Logan. I don't care what happens here in the next minute 26 seconds, but Logan Evans, player of the game. Uh-oh, big mistake by Stotts. And look who backs him up. Oh, come on, kid. Yeah, that's where you can go mental. That's where you can go mental. Attaboy, Graves. Kid took his stick and chopped him right on the back of the head. He's going to the box. Should be going to the dressing room, in my opinion. Oh, he's not going to the box. What? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I thought they were pointing to the box. No, they're just pointing to the face-off circle. He's not going to the box, even though he took his stick and chopped Logan on the helmet. 1:19 left to play in the game. We'd love to win this draw. We'd love to play defensive hockey here. We have the right guys out. We win the draw cleanly. This is Graves. Graves goes over to Stodds. And that goes up and out of play. That was a dangerous play by Jackson Stoddard. We're going to have a face-off inside the zone now. He wants it outside, but Graves. Uh-oh. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Marco. Clear that, Marco. Attaboy, Marco. Great play. We got a 2-on-1. What can we do? Oh, nice saucer. That kid did very, very well to get a stick on that to break up that beautiful saucer play. But Agway, now it's a 3-on-2. Graves and Stoddard back deep. Graves swipes at it. As a result, that pass goes wide. They clap at that. And nice play by Keats. And we are going to just settle this down. Good defensive play by Ryder Scallion. He needs to come off. Here goes Keeter. Time to put on the afterburners, Keats. He sends that up. This is Walsh. Walsh. We got 10 seconds left. They go behind their net. They should not be content. Here we go. Nice play. Blind pass by Walsh. Didn't go to anyone. Stoddard pinches in. He's got it. He's got 2 seconds. 1 second. And we'll come away with a tie. Awesome. I got to get my boy in the car. Thank you so much for tuning in. We again in a day or two. I think we have a makeup game on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.